1987.
Yes, 87. Then I was 88.
And then she was 88. Yes. I had my third daughter at 89, which was a real big struggle.
Okay.
Because today, me and her struggle on how she was conceived.
And that's the oldest one.
That's the youngest.
The youngest one. Okay.
Yeah. I was bad. I was in them streets.
Yes.
I used to gang bang, be in the streets, drinking Hennessy, not caring about nothing in life.
Bah, bah. No, I was playing.
Yeah.
Shit, your youngest daughter, she wanted to go to the military.
I know,
did.
right?
She tried to tell me to go with her. I'm like, you crazy
I
as
was
hell.
gonna go with her, but then I don't
made
like it for
history.
you. She made history.
She made
Like,
history.
boy, you crazy
Yes.
as hell.
Thank
I'm
you
finna
for
go
your
do something
service,
else.
sis. Thank you for your
about me
service.
right now.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service, Sade Hatton. I love you, even though I had you in prison, and that was a struggle for me.
She
It
a
was
lieutenant
heartbreaking.
now.
Wait, hold on.
She a lieutenant, huh?
What? Hold on. I didn't know you had her in
see,
prison.
these are the things. That's why we having this table talk.
Yes, bar table talk.
So in 1989,
Yes.
I was sent to prison for 3 years. I was pregnant with my third child, Sade Hatton. I had her in prison. Yes, I
That's
did.
why she went to the military.
I
'Cause she
had
was
her in
born.
prison.
She was already born in that shit.
I had her in prison, which was
already
very
born in it.
heartbreaking.
Yeah. So as a woman and having a baby in prison, how was that?
It was
Because I know y'all don't get the
It's totally depressing because soon as you have the kid,
yeah.
She was born in Riverside County Hospital,
Riverside.
That's what we had.
and I had to give her away
Okay.
to my rest in peace auntie Orly Long.
Orly.
She took on the responsibility
Thank you,
of
Orly.
picking her up
Thank you.
and caring for her.
Yes.
At the time I was incarcerated. I really feel some kind of way
Me either.
about that still because it hurts my feelings that I was in that position
Yeah.
at that time. And it was totally depressing and heartbreaking.
Yeah.
That I
think-
had to give her away.
I think for me, being 37, you go through struggles and then you handle it the best way you handle it. And I think if you don't heal from those when you're in your 20s, then you don't, and say, you know what, you did the best that you can. And then, find that, bridge between like you and my little sister. I feel like y'all have to find that bridge.
Well,
and then admit your fault and apologize.
Well, today in 2025, we did make that
okay.
a commitment
Okay.
to understand one another.
Okay.
We went to my first granddaughter's graduation. She picked me up from Vegas.
Delete.
And she came from Colorado. She picked me up.
I don't know how she do that drive.
Girl,
Hey,
she
don't be
did-
talking about my
she-
niece.
She did that drive.
I don't know how Shreddy do that drive,
She
but
did that drive.
she
to
be
pick her
driving.
mother.
But I
She
do
did.
make sure she get them Colorado edibles because
Aaliyah
they
be
be
on my
hitting.
head.
They bomb. I thought California had
Aaliyah
good
be on
shit.
my
No,
head right now. She hear me talking about
Colorado.
her.
Don't be talking about my niece.
Big head ass.
We actually had
Like a nice talk.
We had a nice mother and daughter communication on the way to the graduation, and we kind of enlightened each other on what happened, what went on, and how did it end up to that point.
I also feel like because you have 5 kids. How I grew up is different from how Jonathan and Mr. T, because
Shit, me and my brother go through the same shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's because we ain't had our dad.
Exactly.
It's different to understand as a boy from your mother.
And you
gotta understand through a man.
You was raised by your mom.
He still don't like certain shit about me, but I've been to prison. So it's different. Like, bro, we gotta face that shit.
So I feel like for me, how I see things, how we was raised is different from how my 2 sisters see and my brother see things. So, my sister see what when she was growing up, she seen the effects and stuff by you and stuff like that. And then yes, exactly. And then I see I have my own effects. and then me being older, I understand that you had to do what you had to do. You know, you couldn't be there as you should have been there because you were struggling as well. But then there is some things for me and probably for my little sister and my older sister that we come to terms as when we're grown ass women and we're like, God dang, mom, you know, back then my mama was struggling. Now I'm struggling. Now I feel the struggle that she went through, and now I understand. And you know what? And sometimes you just have to apologize for your actions.
Because at that time, you don't know what that person is going through.
That's just like you know, not to bring it up or nothing personal, but that's just like the last time. I ain't talked to my mama in like 2-3 months. Because she knew I was in Vegas and I was in housing with, you know, white people and shit like that. But you know, we got into it at the house because, you know, I had went through like a job altercation. I had a work injury where I can get work compensation now. Yeah. I just got to do the paperwork, but I never been through that. I don't talk to nobody. Yeah. I go try to find somebody to talk to, like, hey, what's this that's happening to me, bro? What can I do about it? Yeah. You know what I mean?
But so, you got to. But at times, but you also have to communicate too. Yeah. But, and sometimes when we're in our head, we don't know how to communicate. Yeah. Because if you came to me. And a couple of days ago, I would have been like, oh, Jonathan, I don't know how to do that. But if you came to me 6 months ago, I would have been like, bro, I know how to do it because I went through it. I had to do, you know, disability, unemployment. I had to do this. So now I have the knowledge to pass on to you. And I think with my mom, it's just like, okay, at that time in the 80s, a lot of shit was going on. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, so women's,
that's when women's, just to say that's when in the 80s you had different kind of herbals.
Yes. Oh,
you had different kind of drugs. So you was dealing with
still got it going on today.
No, we do.
Only the stupid people in our generation is still touching that shit.
I know.
But at the end of the day, I can say I'm a survivor. Yes. I do know how to communicate with my kids and explain exactly how I was brought up and how I got into these issues.
Yes.
And going to jail.
Yes.
And being just a badass.
Yeah,
that was me.
But you also was young.
I was young.
You was young. And a lot of people don't understand that.
I went through a lot of that shit too, and that's where a lot of my anxiety come from.
Yes,
because I was raised by my mama.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah, and
so I think even my daddy don't like me sometimes when I come around.
But that's
because I was raised by my mama.
Yeah,
he know who she is.
But you know what's funny?
I got my own trials and shit I went through. I've been to prison. I've been to, by myself. This not sister, I need your help. Mama, I couldn't do none of that.
You gotta walk the walk by yourself.
So when I'm talking to people today, people think I'm talking to them off of what's been going on. No. I wasn't here doing the whole time of COVID.
Yeah.
I don't know what a motherfucking what's that shit they had? The COVID and the social, like I don't know.
Yeah, because you was
what
gone.
Protocols do we take? What do we gotta do?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, exactly.
So, I gotta go find people. So it's just like I was saying, like not to bring up nothing personal. Like, the last altercation me and my mama got in, when she was, going through what she going through. Yes. But I'm going through what I'm going through, and she thinking, I'm feeling the way she going through, but I'm thinking she feeling the way I'm going through because
it's all
I
thoughts.
just got a work injury and shit, but she got something more detrimental. She got her. Her health, her disability, all this shit, and she a little bit older. She want to be left alone. She want her quiet time. You know what I mean? Get back to her.
Yes.
But at the same time, I still gotta wake up. I gotta find a job. And shit.
You gotta do.
You know what I mean? So that's where when I wake up in the morning.
Yes.
The time I get up and I pray. That's what I'm going for.
Yes.
So
exactly.
If something else get in the way, it kind of throw me off a little bit, but I gotta deal with it because that's my mama. Yes.
Right.
I
feel
deal
like
with it.
how you deal with things.
I gotta double deal with it.
Yeah.
I gotta do that and then still do my shit. You feel me?
Exactly.
Nigga, fuck what I was feeling this morning when I got up. I still gotta, you got a
Jonathan.
Tylenol. You got a Tylenol.
You got a Tylenol.
Shit.
I got a headache.
I didn't know.
Right.
So we got into it, and she called the police on me because me and Mr. T got into it. he don't like when nobody talking to my mama aggressive.
Yeah, but
because we watch my mama go through a lot of that.
That's
shit.
What it comes. That's where it comes in, where you have to step into Mr. T's shoes. Yeah, and then he sees.
I know how to step in his shoes, but sometimes I don't. Because that nigga
you want to know what? You know why you can't?
It's
because at that time you're letting your emotional take effect.
But he gotta understand too. He in a real cave that I'm not in.
Yes.
He get benefits.
Everybody's
he gets social. He got something to back him up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But not talking about even his benefits.
Yes.
I don't care about money.
Yeah.
I care about the mental health part. I've been through mental health more than probably any of my family members, my sisters and my brothers have been through. They don't even understand that. I've been through more mental health stuff than they ever even seen me go through, and I don't show them that because I don't want to throw them off.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But I know how to go through all type of mental health shit, and y'all gonna call me crazy.
Oh, I don't. But
you gotta go through it.
You have to.
What I mean? You
because
gotta let people,
that makes you stronger at the end of the tunnel. But everybody else is in their cave, and sometimes it's okay to step out that cave to understand where that person comes from. And all it takes is to say this.
It's crazy.
It's okay, Jonathan.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I hear you and I feel you. Yeah. And I understand where you're going for. And this life right now is sometimes shit. But at the end of the day, you are a strong black man and keep walking. Keep walking with the Lord and everything else. So was there a Pacific?
It's about me.
It is. But was there a specific moment when you realized just how much your mom you sacrificed to raise us?
I sacrificed a lot. I put a lot on the back burner.
Yeah.
To make sure that my kids was secured. I did not want anything to happen to my kids.
Yes.
It was like that's all I lived for. I didn't want them to know none of the bad stuff that I did because I thought that would affect them. You know what I mean?
No, I totally agree. I think I have memories, and I have like
that's why I take anxiety pills today, just off of like the certain stepdads and shit.
Yeah,
I take because I wanted to kill some of them niggas.
I know.
I take anxiety pills.
When Jonathan, I think when that pregnant woman pushed Jonathan, I remember you came out there and whooped her ass.
Right.
And then my memory might be different from everybody else, but I remember. Once you have a knock at that door, you duck. So we ducked. Right. So remember we ducked and we had the black dog and then my mama hopped the motherfucking fence.
That was blue.
Yeah, that was blue. That was blue.
Yeah, that was my dog.
My mama, hopped that fence. Hopped that fence and she was gone. The police couldn't find her. I was just like, I was laying on the floor. Shit. I was just like, don't say nothing.
She got in somebody's trunk.
I remember.
I did. Because I always used to be the last one. Like, Mama, where you going?
You was.
She'd be like, boy, I'm about to get in these people's trunk. Boy, go back in the house.
Go back in the house.
Get back in the house.
Like, what the fuck is
and
going
on? And then they were like shining the light through the window. And I'm just like, we ducked down. You can't even see us.
Right.
So
I just didn't want you guys to be in certain things that I did in life. I did not want you guys to see it.
Yeah.
Even though I had to go through it, I didn't want you guys to see it.
Yeah.
And it was always one.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Mama.
But
Mama,
you know
where
what?
you going?
You know what I noticed?
Because he was young.
Out of me, even me being like that, I'm like that today.
Yeah.
But you know what I noticed out of being like that? If you would have just been honest and you would have told us what's going on, we would have had a better way to go about it.
But
we was too young.
It don't matter. Because I look at these young kids today.
Oh,
and they know exactly what the fuck to do.
Right.
It's just that you was trying to keep us away from it, and you didn't want us to. So we had to just stand down.
Yeah.
But see,
it's funny because
in our days,
in
our days,
no, I understand where you're coming from.
You don't expose that to your kids.
Yeah, but I know, but the kids still gotta know.
No, exactly.
No.
When we grow up, it fucks us up.
Exactly.
We got anxiety and stuff now because we like, damn, that's all it was. That's all it was.
But if you think about it. She might have kind of tried to shelter us, but let's be honest, we were still going to Pomona, hanging out with auntie kids, you know, on the streets, on the block, over there on Bar Jugs at Kellogg Park. It don't matter. It don't matter. She tried,
I still be doing my little hanging out.
No, exactly.
I hang with certain niggas. Niggas that don't fuck with nobody.
Oh, I hang with my dad.
You know
I don't care. I was like,
I still chill with my dad.
And nowadays, I'm a security guard, you know. So, like, today, he out on the baseball. But anyways, I imagine it, you know, I imagine it wasn't just about surviving day to day. It was also about dealing with how socially viewed single mamas back then. Did you ever talked about the stigma you faced on how other people treat you, how other people treat you because you was a young single mom in the 80s? How did you that stigma against you, how did you overcome that?
I overcame it because I prayed every day. I let God take over my spirit. I've been through a whole lot to losing a child at 9 months.
Yes.
That really changed me.
Oh, my child was 8 weeks.
My son would have been, how old is your sister?
Deja's 38. I'm 37, yeah.
My son would have been 42.
Okay.
43.
So we would have had another Jonathan. Okay.
We would have had another Jonathan.
Okay.
Been on that nigga head.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, what's up, bro?
We would have had another Jonathan.
Tell you, nigga.
We would have another
It
Jonathan.
still sits with me today.
Yeah. No, I
The birth of that child was August the 11th. So August the 11th is really a bad day for me, but I make it a blessing because God gave me 5 more.
Exactly.
You know, and I'm grateful that I have all 5 of my kids.
Yeah.
Because today I can say I'm a survivor.
No. I totally agree. I think losing a child, that's a emotion inside yourself that is different from like a heartbreak or, it's kind of, I feel like the same emotion is for losing a person, like somebody that died or something like that.
It was a young age.
Yes.
I was only 16.
Yeah, and you get in a dark place because I've been in that same situation where I was in a dark place and I had to find myself out of that. And I had my little sister.
Too young.
I had my little sister. No, I was actually 20. I was actually 30 something. But I had, Sade, she used to check on me and stuff like that. And then sometimes that's all it takes is just how you doing and stuff like that. So I understand the grief of you losing your child at 16 because I honestly went through the same emotion, losing a child. Once you hear that heartbeat then you lose that heartbeat the next day, your mind don't understand. It doesn't understand.
I ain't gonna lie. I was 17. Ask my mama. When Joyce's daughter was pregnant with my baby. And she got an abortion. And tried to lie and tell me it was a miscarriage.
And you have a choice.
She lied to me and she told me it was a miscarriage.
Exactly.
But it wasn't. She really went and got an abortion. But she was sending me sonogram pictures to my phone every day. Where I could see this baby forming.
And that changes your mental status.
No, but I could see this sonogram of this baby forming in the womb. I see the baby.
Exactly.
But now you went and killed that.
And
you know what I mean?
It's something you gotta.
So I know exactly what you're saying when it comes to like a
that's
child being involved.
It's a whole different situation.
But even my mama told me at that time that wasn't your baby, that was somebody else's baby. But I never believed that because I know what it was. I used to talk to this girl every day.
You never know, In those situations, you never know. I mean, if we can turn back to the times and figure that out, But sometimes. God put stuff in your life, and if it's not stable, it would disappear.
It was evil. Like my mama told me. My mama opened the Bible up to me because I was talking to her about it for a long time, and she opened the Bible and she told me this all it is. When somebody go against a baby, in the Bible, it's evil.
It's evil.
You ain't got nothing to do with it.
You ain't got nothing to do with it.
So there was nothing I could do about it.
No.
It is what it is.
And you find your peace.
Until she opened the Bible, and you find your peace. Bible that day and told me
exactly
that I never knew.
Yes.
Now, anybody that I see, I got a complex issue when you're doing something towards a baby.
Yeah.
Anybody I see.
But at the end of the day,
I'm like a Jamaican kid.
I'm like
when it comes to fucking with babies, I'm like a Jamaican.
I'm like a Jamaican.
I swear to God, you don't tell me nothing about no baby because I done had that same. I done tried to have a baby. I done tried to get to that step, and I know how women can be because they'll kill a baby before it was born.
Yeah.
So when a baby born and
now
you fucking with a baby that's already born, nigga, don't even talk to me.
Not with Trump no more.
Don't talk to me.
Next question. So when it comes to support, were there a community family, or anyone who helped, or did you mostly feel like you was on your own?
I feel like I was on my own the whole time.
That different cheese.
I took care. I took care of my
Mm-hmm.
kids on my own.
Okay.
I never asked the parents for anything.
Okay.
I always made sure that my kids knew that I had them mentally, physically, and emotionally. I gave them everything I can possibly give them because of the loss of one.
Yes.
I basically put my all in the 5.
Yeah.
Because once God take one, He brings you more.
Yeah.
Peace.
But
within the other
so
ones.
as a single mom, I know you couldn't be there for all of us, and you tried.
I tried.
And then I think because now
you still be trying. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No. I understand. So I understand,
she ain't gonna
when
never stop doing that.
Because now I'm older, I understand. Like, okay, well, you couldn't be there because you did have 5 kids. You had to not pick and choose, but you had to like see who needed you more and stuff like that. Because it was a single parent household. I think kids that have a single house, parent household, I think some kids do struggle when you have a lot of kids. If it's one, okay, you don't struggle.
I mean, when you have multiple kids, and you're a single parent, you have to try to meet the expectation of each one.
Yes.
I look at it like. It was always one that say, "Oh, you don't like me. Oh, you don't love me." And it never was that. It was that I was trying to maintain all of them at one time. And it was like
I've been around my mama a long time. She explained that to me.
Yeah.
She like when I talk to y'all, because I be asking her about y'all all the time. Even when I go through my shit, I could be in prison right now. I'll be like, Mama, what they doing?
Oh,
how they doing? What they doing?
Like, what we doing?
She be like, I talk to all y'all. She tell me, I talk to all y'all individually.
Yeah.
And I don't tell y'all about each other.
I don't.
No.
She don't. She'll never tell me.
Because I feel like as a mother and a father, you have to be that neutral. That neutral
you
party.
Have that neutral
That's
ground.
like if I'm mad.
Now it's like having say I got 6 dogs.
Yeah.
All of them not the same.
No, they not.
I gotta treat all them little motherfuckers
different.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They all have different personalities.
I can't put them all together and expect them all.
No.
It ain't gonna work.
No, that's a good one.
Yeah. That's how I understand my sisters and my brothers.
Yeah.
That's why I want to have dogs.
Well, see, as a parent, you have to keep.
I have a tortoise.
You have to keep each. You have to give each other their space, and you have to communicate with each one on a separate occasion,
on a different
level, because each one of you guys have different things to talk about when it comes to talking to your parent.
We all got
different lifestyles.
Yeah.
So I put myself in the position that I'm blessed. I'm content. I thank God that I'm still here today at 59. Yes, it has been a struggle. To where I almost died 3 times, but God brought me back.
Of course,
he wasn't done with physically and emotional things. I'm grateful. Today, I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I can sit here and I can talk to you guys and have a communication, whether it's bad or good.
No.
I have to accept it all.
I mean, you gotta grow. Most older people I be around, they don't have that much.
No, they don't.
But that's why I hang around old people now.
Me too. I've been hanging around old folks.
I was raised by my mama, so I want.
I like an old soul.
If I want to understand you, I'm gonna go hang around something like
yes,
you.
yeah, right. Exactly.
If
right.
I want to understand you,
and
gonna see me hanging around a lot of old people.
I think when my dad came into my life,
like my mama she got all that.
Yeah.
Only thing she need to do is just sit down somewhere.
She don't do that.
No,
she don't because she like moving around.
That's
but
how
it's
she
not
is.
like that no more. Because now you got health problems. Health come in. It's more important for you to sit down. Sometimes I don't be liking to sit down and just look at the damn refrigerator all day.
But now I'm gonna tell you. But when you sit down, you get this.
It all comes.
It comes together. It comes together.
And that's where I'm at. And
that's like my brother.
Yeah.
This nigga, I got a vibe with him off a video game.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I ain't focusing on something that got to do with Call of Duty, Call of Duty Zombies, that nigga don't know. So, I tell a nigga, like, on Call of Duty Zombies, nigga, when we sit around, when you first start playing Call of Duty Zombies, you start collecting bones.
Right.
That's what you have to sit around and do. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you gotta sit around and collect bones. You gotta just collect them because it's all type of shit going on that you pass up, like passing up a blessing.
Yeah.
You'll pass up a blessing, but at the same time, passing up a blessing is like collecting a bone.
Yeah.
You just collected something that you can't collect.
Yep.
So until you can collect that, keep collecting them bones.
Exactly.
That's like playing dominoes. You're going to keep playing till you get better playing.
Yep.
Exactly.
And spades.
You're going to get better at playing bones.
Don't forget spades.
Don't forget spades.
I don't know how to play spades, but you're going to get better.
We play dominoes over here.
Bones. I stopped at bones.
I got dominoes if y'all want to play later.
I didn't want to do too much because I got bones in my body. So I'm like playing bones. Okay, we cool right
at
here.
the end of the day.
But I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And then I think that's why I'm more around my dad, because when he came in, he's just like, you know what? I respect your mom.
Yeah.
And this is his words. He was just like, because my daughters didn't end up on the blade. Yeah. So I was just like, he was just like, I was always respect your mom. I did not, I was there at a short period of time. I did not raise y'all, but she raised y'all as good women,
Thank you, James.
He did. And his birthday is tomorrow.
That's the same thing my daddy said.
Yeah, no, for real.
He said the same. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
He said the same damn thing. Mm-hmm. But he just can't deal with her because because
he got his own issues.
Tell you why.
He got his own shit.
Now you a female. You're a female. You understand? From my mama, I'm a man. Mm-hmm. Now sometimes I gotta study females. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? To understand where female coming from. I gotta watch everything feminine. Mm-hmm. I don't care if it's a nigga. I understand where my mama was coming from. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck how feminine you acting, nigga. I understand where my mama and my sisters was coming from. Right. On some feminine shit. But at the same time, when it comes to my daddy a real nigga. Mm-hmm. He a real nigga outside of anything. Oh. He did drugs. He don't give a fuck about nothing about being a nigga. You ain't finna tell me a motherfucking thing, nigga. I don't give a fuck what your mama said, what your grandma, because I know them too. I don't give a, they know me, nigga.
Yeah, they do.
But at the same time, standing as a nigga, your mama is a real motherfucker, nigga. And she'll my dad says the same thing. She'll do any motherfucking thing to save your motherfucking ass.
Yeah, exactly.
But he said that's not what I'm finna fucking do. Because that shit didn't help me.
We need
but that's coming from a female perspective.
Yeah.
Women have to help women.
Yes.
When they come to helping a man, I don't care if you do have a son.
Yes.
You can't help that son the same way you think you are a woman.
Yeah. No.
It's not because that man need man things.
And that's why if I ever had a boy,
you want that man to be feminine.
If you don't go to your uncles or your grandpa, cause gone. Like if I had a son, I'd be like, Jonathan, Mr. T, handle him. But that's what I'm saying. So I would love to dive into.
And that's why I respect my uncle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I never really met.
And like my uncle Charlie.
She always talk about her brother. Everything.
Yeah.
Because he a real nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. My daddy done told me my uncle a real nigga.
Yep, my dad knew him too.
He said, nigga, I would never in life.
You know why?
He said, nigga,
my dad?
My daddy. He said, nigga, I would never in life fuck with your uncle.
Nobody.
It's crazy.
Nobody would mess with my uncle.
That nigga's not playing with pistols.
Mm-mm.
That nigga coming with big shit. Nigga, I'm not fucking with you.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
My daddy will tell you.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking with that nigga.
No.
Nobody mess with
See,
it.
and you have,
But at the same time,
you have different types.
It's like when you a man.
Yep.
When you growing up as a man and you got them testosterone.
Yeah.
You're not just trying to let your body hang.
Yeah.
You trying to let this thing hang too.
Yeah, exactly.
So at the same time, you gotta respect everything that's hanging on me. You know, so my daddy will tell you, nigga, your uncle is a real nigga.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck about nothing. Nigga.
No, at all.
Nothing. Nigga, he'll blow you down. Nigga, he'll blow you down.
Okay.
But he respect you. He respect you though.
Long as you don't disrespect him.
But
long as you don't out his boundaries.
Exactly. What he stand for.
Exactly. And that's why I tell people nowadays.
But that's how I stand as a man.
I forgive,
you know?
but I don't forget. And then sometimes I'm just like, because I don't forget, long as you don't disrespect me, you won't get these hands. You won't exactly, and a lot of people don't.
Look, I got that.
Like a lot of people don't know. Respect would take you
That's the
long
first tattoo
ways.
I got. After
yes.
the cross I got on my back, I got. You don't have to like, but you have to respect.
Right.
So all people
next topic.
go through. You know?
So I love to dive into the work and the financial side of things. How did you juggle providing for the family while also being there for yourself?
Well, first of all, I was out there in them streets. I was a real gangster. I'm sorry. I was out there making money.
Yep.
Doing what I needed to do to support my kids.
Of course.
I never let them see me struggle or even struggle with them in raising them.
I seen it all.
I never ever let them know what I was doing for support.
I was nosy.
Very nosy.
I seen it all.
I always wanted them to feel things that I never felt as a kid coming up. I always wanted them to feel like they was loved, supportive, had everything, didn't need anything. So I got out there in them streets and I hustled.
Whether you feel like that wasn't supportive or loving, even me seeing the struggle helped me.
Yeah. No, it does.
No, it helped me. Because when I be out there in LA by myself and I be sitting at Union Station and I be riding them blue lines and them green lines.
I'll be riding the purple line.
Riverside.
No, but I still see all that shit. I see ladies as old as my mama going through the same shit. I swear to God. I wouldn't want to, before I go back to work tomorrow, I want to see some of that shit my mama went through.
Yeah.
Don't think I don't take the time out to go understand my mama. If I can't understand her by talking to her, I go understand her through LA.
Yeah.
Because that's where the fuck we came from. Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
You know what I'm saying?
Pomona.
I was born in Texas.
To the L to the A.
But by force, no exception,
Yeah.
my mama made me, I was raised in LA. You know what I'm saying?
Born in Texas.
When I go, when I want to hear something about my mama or see or laugh, I go listen to them old ladies in LA.
Yep.
Cause that's just how the fuck my mama was. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, your daddy, your mama, your auntie. Bitch, yeah, and your kids.
And your kids.
Bitch.
Not the kids.
Bitch.
Not
you know
the
what I'm
kids.
saying? So when I go out there, that's what I go to hear.
Right.
Like,
because it make me go to work today. Because
Yeah.
I know if I called my mama today, I'm not going to make it to my next paycheck.
No,
You know why?
Right.
Well, son, I'm doing this, I'm
You're
doing
doing
that.
that.
I gotta pay for the storage. I gotta, you
do
know what I
this,
mean?
do this,
I
do
gotta
that.
now. I gotta come out of my check
Yeah.
because I don't want to. Same way she didn't want to introduce us to
yes,
what we was going through. I don't want
to
to introduce her to what the fuck I go through every day.
Yeah, exactly. No, I
You know
totally
what I'm saying?
agree.
Because I go sit out sometimes, and sometimes she'll be like that.
Time
sad.
out.
But that feel
Time
good
out.
to me.
Time out.
But
Time
it
out.
feel
Time
good
out.
to me.
Yeah, no, it does.
Because it's discipline.
Yep.
Right.
But nobody was there with me when I was in them detention centers and in prisons.
Yep.
Nobody was there with me.
No.
My mama was, but she wasn't.
Will,
Yeah.
there's a
But
way.
she thought she was because she was trying to be. She was the only one that was reaching out to me. The only one when I get on that phone and dial them numbers, she gonna answer.
My number
She
been
can
the
hear
same
me.
since 19.
You know, it wasn't the point of what we're going through.
753
Yeah.
43 37.
Yeah.
Trade
But-
57 backwards.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, it wasn't what we was going through.
Yeah,
It wasn't about us being kids. How we grew
No.
up.
We all had to
once I got
walk our
instituted,
walk.
like how she say, Sade
Yeah.
was born into the
Yeah,
army.
yeah.
Like I take that shit serious with my
Yeah.
sister going to the army.
Yeah.
No, correction. She was born in prison.
In prison.
Yeah,
No,
in
but
prison.
I take it serious.
Yeah.
You know why? Because when my sister went to the army,
Mm-hmm.
she wanted me to go with her.
She did.
She did.
She didn't want me to do nothing else.
I
No.
was running with her.
Look,
Mhm.
you don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Sade went to the same school, Colony High School, when
Yep.
she went to the army.
Yep.
Sade went to that tent, and she
Mhm.
didn't want me to do nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
She said, brother, come with me because we not doing nothing else out here.
Period.
You see what my mama going through at the house with this nigga.
Right.
I said, I don't care. But I know my mama don't want to be with this nigga.
Right.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
So why would I leave as a man?
Yeah.
You protected me.
You a woman.
You protected
Why
me.
would I leave as a man? Because I know how men is.
So
I had a girlfriend. Once I feel like none of her brothers is around no more, I feel like I got an advantage.
but that's
You know what I
that's
mean?
God saying that he had a path for Sade.
Yeah.
He had a path for you.
He had a path for me.
And then I had my own path.
I don't
and
talk
Shay
about it.
had a path for-
I don't talk about it.
Yeah.
But my mama didn't raise no dumbass kids. We all smart as a motherfucker.
4.0s.
Now, when I was in LA County, Twin Towers,
Yeah.
I couldn't go to school no more. I couldn't come be with my family no more. I talked to my mama on the phone. I talked to Delia on the phone.
I know
And
you
she
some
say,
video.
Uncle, what you doing? I said, niece, I just want to go to Jamaica.
Hey, we should go to Jamaica though
No, but I said that.
Next
You know
road
what?
trip next year.
You know why I said that?
because it's peace.
No, because my nurses and doctors that helped me. When I was going through a medical issue in
Yeah.
jail,
Yeah.
the only people can help me was Africans.
Africans.
Black people.
Yep.
It's a politic thing.
Yep.
Now that's deeper than being out here and saying I got a new friend. I don't have to pay attention to my family today because
Yeah,
my
the
friend
friend
treat me
treat-
better than my.
Yeah, that's some
No.
bullshit.
That's bullshit.
When it
That's
comes to
some
the end,
bullshit.
all you got is your black people.
Yes. No, exactly. So
None of them people
Next
wanted to
up.
help me.
No.
None of
Yeah.
them people wanted to help me,
No.
but
No.
the Africans.
Yep.
Yeah.
So when I came home or I talked to
I
my
was
nephew,
like,
when
no,
I from
I'm
that
gonna
day
go to
on, I talked to
Africa.
my nephew, my niece, or any of y'all on the
Yeah.
phone. It was we need to go home.
Yeah.
I told my mama one time.
But
I told mama my first time in LA County. I said I wish we all can come together as a family,
Yep.
like how churches come together and how people come together. And I wish we all can get together and just settle all our problems because it really ain't nothing.
It's nothing.
Yeah. No.
It's
nothing.
all personal shit.
Shit. Yeah, exactly.
It's all mental health shit.
You have to get over it.
It's
Yeah.
all mental health.
You have to put it in
So
the
if
proper
we never
perspective
come
to
together,
overcome it.
if we
Yeah.
never come together, we always gonna feel that, and that's the only
and
reason
you
why.
gotta solve what's hurting you.
That's the only
Exactly.
reason we gonna feel some type of way towards each
Exactly.
other because we don't understand
Stand
what
each other
person's
pushing
coming
from.
What
Exactly.
you been going through the last 30 days?
What you been going through?
the last
Yeah,
30 days?
exactly.
What have you went through? That's the
That's
only
only-
way we gonna know.
Yeah.
Cause my girlfriend can try to kill me or kill me, and then y'all gotta go through funeral arrangements.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Y'all gotta go through funeral arrangements.
Oh, it's true.
You know,
But if
I
we
ain't hitting
never-
it that much. I
If
don't
we
know.
never knew how each other's last
Last
30
30
days was going through, we'll never know what the fuck happened to each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the only thing I used to always talk about to my mama on the phone.
Oh, okay.
Next
So-
topic.
You know?
Do you remember any time when you had to make a difficult choice, like picking up an extra shift versus being home?
I did. I had to hustle on the streets and go to work. Leave you guys at home. Lock the door. Don't look out the windows. Don't open the doors.
remember
Don't
that.
answer nobody.
Yeah.
Goddamn cherries out there.
It was a struggle, but it was also a blessing because you guys understood
Yeah.
the meaning of safety
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
precaution.
Yes.
Since
know,
Fontana.
Yeah. Elm Street.
Elm Street.
Yeah.
Molino.
It
Molino, yeah.
basically made me feel good as a parent that I instilled that in you guys to know that you don't answer the door for anybody.
No.
I don't care if it's
And we
your
lock
mama,
it behind
your grandma,
us.
your auntie, your uncle.
You're right.
None
we
of
lock
that.
it behind us.
Yes.
It's like in our minds. Like, should I come in? I lock the door behind me.
I do that shit outside.
Now
I
we
block people off from public places. Like, nigga, my mama told me
not to go over here, so I'm not gonna go over
this
this.
y'all shit. My bad.
So it was a blessing, but it was also a worry.
Yeah.
Because as I'm working in a real work environment place, I had to worry those whole 8 hours.
Yeah.
Is one of my kids gonna open that door? Y'all know I got 5 of them. One of them is hard-headed, you know. But you guys actually listen. You intook everything I told you guys to do as far as the nots and the do nots.
Yeah, exactly.
The ifs and the if nots. The pros and the pro cons.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You guys listen to me. And that was the whole thing about me raising you guys, that you never did.
Was gonna make sure we listen.
She was my
oldest.
She was my
Sometimes
standby.
I was like, shit, I don't give a fuck. I'm going outside.
I did that.
She'll pump you upside there.
Go outside.
Go outside if you
Go
want
to.
As soon as my mama comes, bitch, I'm telling. Like, damn, I gotta be a bitch.
Right.
But as a single parent and raising 5 kids and just trying to keep income coming in, bills paid, making sure you guys never wanted for anything, I think I did my best. You know, because you guys never wanted for nothing. You always thought you was on top of every kid that even showed up.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought we had everything. Like,
shit, we have.
I didn't know. You know, me being older now.
Yeah.
I didn't know that I had a role to play in it too.
Yeah,
Being a boy.
Yeah.
And born, you know, my mama doing everything. We had everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So I felt like, damn, nigga, I was living like NBA Youngboy.
Right.
That's how I felt.
So that comes to my next question.
Next question.
Looking back now, what do you admire most about your mom's strength during that time in the 80s?
At that time, I admired that my mama gave me what I needed.
Yeah.
Because, and I say that because I've been in relationships with real girls, and they come from a daddy.
Yes.
Now, my mama never had her daddy.
Yes, exactly.
I never heard no stories about
me
my
either.
grandpa.
Me either.
You feel me? I could hear that shit from my daddy about his daddy because he was
there.
He was supposed to be a daddy's boy.
Right.
My grandpa on his side had everything for that nigga. But he was so caught up on like
his
me.
own. Yeah.
He'd tell me, nigga, he'd laugh at me like, nigga, yeah, that shit cool. And I'll be like, nigga, it's cooler than what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
But it's really not.
Yeah.
Because my grandpa really was a realer nigga than my daddy will ever be.
At a young age.
My daddy still got a house and a wife. He dead. That shit still taken care of. My daddy don't got no shit like that. Not with my mama. No baby mama that he's been with.
He don't have that like that. Yeah.
I had one girlfriend that gave me rose petals and fucking rose petals and candles all the way from the room door when I got off work.
Yeah.
He's never had that. That shocked that nigga.
Yeah, really?
But that let me know. You didn't treat my mama how you were supposed to treat my mama.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't do what you were supposed to do.
And it can,
you did what you did.
Because he was young.
But he wasn't no bullshit nigga.
Yeah.
My dad ain't no bullshit nigga. He gonna get the fuck out there and go do whatever the fuck.
Oh, he's gonna get what he gonna get.
What we getting? That house? That's what the fuck coming next, nigga. Fuck them niggas, fuck them kids talking about that shit. Don't fuck about them little motherfuckers. Them little motherfuckers gonna have to figure it out when they get our age. But that's how that nigga done showed me pictures.
Yeah.
On boats and yachts and shit.
Yeah.
My daddy done showed me pictures. That nigga like on boats and yachts. That nigga done pissed his pants. Nigga, I'm standing there. I pissed myself that day, nigga. Nigga, motherfucker. Yeah, you little motherfucker. And I'll be like, why is this nigga calling me a little motherfucker?
That's just
you know
him.
What I'm saying?
That's how he showed. That's how he showed.
No, but I'm saying like for me, if I was to get, you ain't never heard me get at my nephew. You little motherfucker. Oh, I got something for you. If I'm talking to you like that, I got something for you.
Right.
But my daddy talk like that because he really went through that shit.
Yeah.
He went through. He ain't got nothing really for us.
No.
But he got shit for all that shit he went through.
Yeah.
Nigga, nah, I tell you, me and your motherfucking mama. Nah, nigga.
He always go back to the mama.
Right.
He always go back to the mama.
All that motherfucking money came in. But nigga, once the fuck I wanted to start getting high, then there was another motherfucking problem.
Yeah,
but nigga, you know what I mean? Your
yeah,
mama,
you was spending my money.
Your mama, she ain't no punk motherfucker.
No.
Nigga, cause when I wanted to go fuck off, she ain't finna fuck off.
No.
You know what I mean? Nigga, she
Cause she gotta make,
you
gotta make men's meat.
Yeah,
so what do I?
He don't understand that shit until he by himself in the dark. You know, and now you see all that shit.
Yeah, exactly. So what do I admire about my mom? I think even though you tried to keep us away from that life, we still wanted to understand that life. And now being older and growing up, I have the school knowledge, I have the street knowledge.
Right.
Because I came by some females that don't have that street knowledge. And they can't move around how I move around. So like, even though, like, you know, went back to Auntie House on Bar Jug and Keller Park Drive, like we was out in them streets. Right. But at the end of the day, I can say that if I'm, you know, I was homeless multiple times, but I knew how to get myself out of that situation. Yeah, and get past that struggle and get myself out of that situation. Even though I had 2 jobs and stuff like that, I still had to figure it out, learn some things, and then I'm just like, shit, you know, when we was younger, sometimes our lights got cut off. Right. Shit, you know, in my younger self, I'm just like, my lights ain't getting cut off because I know the struggle that you went through and shit like that.
That's what I say about, not to cut you off, but that's what I say about, like, respecting, even being nosy enough to see my mama like older exactly. Homies.
Because it teaches.
You know, I've been around the niggas when my mama don't want me to be like, Mama, I see your homie today. Oh, stay away from him. Nigga cool. Yeah,
I know exactly. Because I know I go to my dad's hood day. I go to yours. And I go to my dad's. I'm more like his security guard.
But when I'm out there by myself.
Exactly.
Like,
I hear the stories.
I could be working a simple job.
It's a lot of stories.
I could be working a simple job.
They always, the stories, out of all my dad's homies, I didn't hear the stories about, and we was in the park, we hanging out, we barbecuing. The number one story is no one beat your mama.
Yeah,
I met
That's
Suge.
what my daddy say.
No, I met Suge.
He say, nigga,
I love Suge. I love Suge. She funny.
Oh, Suge.
You know, she used to do our hair and stuff like that.
She told me one day. She told me when she was in the hospital last time I seen her.
Really?
And
I gotta call her.
I was telling her. My mama was telling her like, yeah, Jonathan, that's Jonathan. He was little. She was in the hospital, and she was like, oh, Jonathan. And she was like, she was like, girl, he know how to drive and everything. Yeah. And she was like, he be driving. And she was like. She was telling me, like, yeah, when you driving, you just got to go with the flow.
Right. And then when I seen her, she was just like, oh, Shani. She was like, I'm sorry, y'all will always be like my stepchild. And I was just like, girl, I was just like, you know what? And then she was like, don't tell nobody, but your mama is the only one that beat my ass. I said, really? Shook. We was drunk, though. She was just like, yeah, don't tell nobody. But I was just like, but all the stories that I hear, they be like, oh, Peaches? Oh, that's your mama? Oh, okay. And then they tell me stories and stuff like that.
I was really out there.
Yeah. So, but at the end of the day, because you was in the streets, because you was out there, you made a name for yourself as of his father, as in my father. And then that made us move around safely.
I be hearing about that.
Safely. So that gave us in the streets some safety, because I can walk through Pomona and they be like, oh, I'll be like Peach's daughter. And they be like, oh, okay, great.
I be hearing about James all the time, though.
I mean, he get his money.
I be hearing about
that's why I fuck with my dad. He gets his money.
As a man, I be like, all right, I know the type of niggas my mama fuck with.
He gets his money. If you not
one of them niggas, she ain't talking to you.
But that's what I admired more, because at the end of the day, growing up and seeing, like, for Shay, for instance, Shay was more in college. She got master degrees. She got stuff like, but when it comes to us being in the streets, she don't know how to move.
Yeah.
And then I know how to move. I'm just like, I'm driving. I said this BMW SMG been behind us for a minute now. I'm gonna make this turn, and if it follows us, duck down. We're gonna pew pew pew.
Hey, no, look. You remember Aaron? You came to our townhouse.
Yeah.
You came to the townhouse. Yes. Now you remember Aaron.
Yeah.
We was on the freeway in LA. Now she act like she hood and shit.
She wasn't.
Cause her baby daddy.
No,
but
he wasn't.
He from Long Beach.
Oh, okay.
We from LA.
Yeah.
Man, it don't compare to Long Beach.
Yeah.
But then I took her to LA. We was in my E350 Benz. The baby blue one I had.
Yeah.
The baby blue one.
Yeah.
Man, we were in LA on the freeway. I let her drive because I was too high.
Yeah.
I'm like drive my shit. Whatever we gotta do, whatever we gotta take care of.
We gonna swerve.
Just ask me a question. I'ma answer. I'ma tell you where the fuck to go.
Yeah.
We driving and we passing fucking we over there by the fucking what's them? The Bloods.
It would have been
Treetop.
The biggest fucking Bloods out there in LA. No, the biggest Bloods out there in LA.
Whatever, but okay.
Yeah, okay.
We out there off Martin Luther King or some shit, and we on the freeway on the 110, and we driving, and I'm so fucking high, and we driving and shit. And she like, babe, this car keep what?
Oh,
like, baby, just drive it.
Yeah, just hit a corner and see if it
follows.
follows.
I'm telling her like
hit a
my
corner.
mama come from the hood.
Yeah,
I do this shit as long as you ain't fucking with them.
They ain't gonna fuck with you.
Keep driving.
Whatever
they doing, they gonna get cited for that.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, right. They gonna do whatever they want to do.
And she like, nah, babe, like I'm serious. And she squares a motherfucker.
Right.
She come from money. She like niggas from the hood. So that's what get her out the streets.
Right.
But you gotta tell her. So I'm like, baby, you keep fucking telling me this shit, and I look up, and I'm like, God damn, these niggas is on us. It was a Charger, and I told her to get off on fucking it was Figueroa and something. I want to say, I don't know if that street called Martin Luther King. Or I'm just in Vegas right now. But it was a Popeyes. But it was over there by the Bloods hood.
Whatever
they
Popeyes.
Like the biggest Bloods hood out there. I can't remember the name right now.
It is what it is.
Yeah. But they like the biggest blood hood out there. And we pull over at the Popeyes right there off Figueroa. And these niggas came out the side of the car window. With ski masks.
Oh no, they were about to rob y'all.
These niggas came with burners. But you know, I hadn't did nothing to nobody in the streets. Yeah. So I'm like, why is they on my car like that? Because so when I was so high, I wanted to go to sleep. And I'm thinking shit cool, and I open my eyes, and these niggas is on the side of us. This nigga out the back seat, out the window on the freeway, with a burner and a ski mask.
Oh,
nigga looking all in the car. I'm like, and I had to tell her like it's like that. That still don't mean nothing.
No.
You know, even though them niggas we ain't did nothing.
Nah, they trying to get somebody else.
They not just finna shoot for no reason.
Yeah, they trying to get somebody else.
Know,
yeah.
It's either they recognize your face.
Yeah.
Because I don't got no tint on my windows. They either recognize your face or you know what I mean?
They know your baby daddy.
I did something. And I ain't did nothing.
Did nothing.
Just go ahead. Proceed cautionly and get off the freeway.
Exactly.
Pull over at the 7.
And that's why you hit corners. Once you hit corners and that person's still following you, once you hit that corner, that's a problem. Yeah. Like I'm quick, and that's why I don't be in no Mercedes, no Lexus. I'm in a Honda Civic.
Because I take them cars.
Now I got a motorcycle. You can't beat me. Yeah. You can't fuck with me on my motorcycle because I'm zoom. Like
that's my
I ran away from my police too. I know he was mad.
I'm trying to get my pilot license.
But look at okay. So how do you think your struggle shaped the person you've become today?
That's a challenging question. I think I did a very good job as parenting and letting my kids know and grow up to see and hear and take in what I've done on them streets, because it'll give them more security on how they move. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It protects them.
Like a G.
It protects them. when you hear the name Peaches, everybody know who Peaches is.
Exactly.
And it's not good, but it's not bad.
No, and that's what I was saying now.
I was out there in them streets.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a general, not a gangster.
Oh, right. What?
Like a G. It's a different. See, I was born down south. I wasn't born in California. See, my mama got me fucked up with this shit.
Okay,
my daddy will tell you.
Here he goes.
I'm back to
everybody. That's Jonathan.
It's not nothing bad. Right. It's the truth. You hear what she's saying? Right. She done been out in them streets. She done been, and it wasn't good for her kids.
It wasn't good.
My daddy would tell you. My daddy done been through it too.
My daddy too.
From the same cities that she from. Yeah. But he fucked up. But he's so cool today that he'd tell me as a son. Nigga, you fucked up.
I basically set myself up to being a stronger single parent.
Yes, exactly.
Being a stronger single parent and applying myself to my kids.
Exactly.
To come out of the struggle to taking care of 5 kids. It was hard. It wasn't easy, but it was a blessing that God gave me the 5 out of the one I lost.
Yes.
So I basically carried that with me on a daily, knowing that my deceased son.
But you can't go off of just
Let
him.
me finish. No. My deceased son gave me power to lift up and care for others.
Yeah,
you know
I agree. And
I ain't gonna lie, that's real talk. Cause even though I'm living as a child of yours, and you're talking about a child that didn't make it. I still think about my child that didn't make
and I think about mine too.
And
that's real
it's
shit.
A lot. It's real. It's
life.
It's real
because it could have been different.
It could have been different. It could have been he was living for 10 years, or 5 years, or 3 years, and then he gone.
Yeah.
The thing is, it empowered me. It empowered me to basically protect the ones that I have today.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? To enlighten them. To feel that they can go further than what I taught them.
It gotta be something.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a blessing that I have all 5 that's not into drugs.
Yep.
Not on the streets hoeing. Not with niggas that's beating them up.
I gotta have my little
not
weed here, I gotta have my little weed.
We all gotta have the weed.
We all gotta
have see them. I gotta see
them.
I
feel that by me going through the struggle.
I don't want them.
By me going
don't
through
worry,
the struggle.
She on the 15 freeway. I got her tracking.
Again, by me going through the struggle as a teenager at 16, it taught me a lot. I lived on the streets at 16 with a backpack. I didn't have no support system. I always said to myself, God is the way at 16. If it ain't God, it ain't no way.
I be taking them little brochures and shit. Them people be out there praying.
I always looked at myself as an example of a struggle parent and with 5 kids. You know what I mean? Because some parents don't make it out.
No,
they kill their kids, or they upset, or they can't take it, or it's depression, or it's a mental issue. I can't say today.
She been upset at me sometimes.
Sometimes it's everybody.
She called the police on me.
Shit.
This is the last time, but
she can't call the police on me.
I see. I was supposed to go to jail, but if I didn't know how to talk, I get that from her.
Yeah, exactly.
If I didn't know how to talk, I just need some medical attention. That's all I need.
And that's what I said.
Medical attention.
I taught you good enough and well enough to know how to communicate about how saving yourself.
But I know people go through a certain stage of life where you fed up. And if don't nobody understand you, you ain't got no time to explain that shit.
To nobody.
You don't got no time to explain how the fuck you feel. You about to show a motherfucker how you feel.
Exactly. And
you know
and finally, if you could speak to people today about what it was really like to be a single mom in the 80s, what do you think you would want them to know?
I would want them to know that there's nothing greater than God. There's nothing a blessing than God. There's
Mm-hmm.
nothing ever to say but God. God is the key. The Bible and your scriptures on the daily will keep you whole. It will keep you covered. It will keep you supported. I read my scripture every night and every day. And I just thank God that I'm here today at 59 years old to say that I'm still here on earth to see my kids and my grandkids make a way.
Exactly.
You know, I'm here. I done died 3 times.
Put my backbone.
I was in fire camp, hanging from a limb,
backbone on that.
to the point where they had to hoist me up to save me. I had my daughter in 1989. I almost died from that.
Backbone on that.
At the end of the day, God still had me.
I put my backbone on that.
So at the end of the day, when I feel like I'm not doing what I need to do, I pray and God brings me back to where I need to be.
Hallelujah.
Put my backbone on that.
So at the end of the day, I just thank God.
Yes, hallelujah.
You know, for 59 years today.
Exactly.
I thank God for giving me the 5 kids that really get on my damn nerves sometimes.
They got a 59th Street in Florida too. It ain't just in one state. They got a 59th Street everywhere.
I thank God for everything today. I thank God for my daughter bringing me here today to speak on her broadcast, to show my experience on struggling.
Oh yeah, we live. My sister did her thing with this shit.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
And
you heard me?
I'm grateful that I can sit here today and say yesterday was not a good day, but God always bring a better day the next day.
That's what I said earlier.
And thank
every
you,
day.
Thank you so much for sharing these memories and these reflections. These stories remind us not only of the struggles, but also of the resilience and the love that you carry for your families through those times. Also, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I know we a little wild, but hey, that's the bar table talk.
That's what families do.
Right. That's a bar table talk.
No, but that's how you know this shit ain't staged.
No, it's
not. We're not doing this for publicity
at all.
Nigga, this is a real moment.
This is
a real moment.
This is real life, real talk. And if y'all want to come holler shit, come to the bar talk.
This is a real moment.
Come here and
y'all can come and I'll shut the fuck up.
Because everybody,
but yeah, you ate all the grapes.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all wasn't eating none. They out there while they getting this good.
Right. We still gonna be here today. We still got to celebrate my mom's birthday. So stay tuned. Drink with us, eat cootery boards, and just have a turn up. It is Saturday, people. It's September 27th.
I'm waiting on Shay to come back.
Oh, I know. I got her location
with the everything.
I got the location.
She got the.
So we'll be back, and we gonna take a break. Thank you for the love. I'm sorry if I didn't see you.
Baby BMG.
That's Jonathan. Yeah. But if y'all didn't see, if I didn't answer y'all,
Florida right now.
Y'all chat. But for next time I will.
Florida right now.
We will be back in a minute for my mom's birthday party.
Yay.
And now we gotta add some more
Florida right
grapes to the cootery board because Jonathan ate all the fucking grapes and shit.
It's always the youngest.
It's always the youngest one.
I'm talking about Florida right now.
Thank y'all very much. If y'all do want to come to Bar Table Talks, hey, just
it's a blessing.
Yes,
got the podcast
for having us.
Yes,
here
got the podcast. Miami Film House, Florida right now.
Communicating on the struggle of a single parent.
Yes,
bringing us together as one, making things happen, and continuously to keep each other uplifted.
And then the next,
she talking about her book right now.
The next podcast is about grandma. The struggles of having breast cancer.
Breast cancer, nigga.
October is breast cancer awareness.
Yes,
so I am gonna bring Sandra Long on here.
I still wear my pink.
I still wear my pink. And she's gonna tell us because sometimes
right now
in the eyes of other people, life looks different.
Yes.
And sometimes we need to get together to understand how that life looked for you
and self.
So For October, I will have my grandma, Sandra Long. She is 79 years old.
Went through
five.
She'll tell you.
Cancers.
She'll tell you.
Still a survivor.
Still a survivor.
Still up talking.
And she can still motherfucking cook.
She will tell you.
She still can cook.
She put a lot of sugar in her food.
On that note, we gonna end it. Don't tell grandma.
She put a lot of sugar in her food.
Don't tell grandma.
But yeah, she will tell you. Capricorn. We Capricorns. My grandma a Capricorn. Her birthday a few days before mine. After mine. Capricorn baby.
Jonathan, we done.
Mm-hmm. She'll tell you.
Okay, let me charge my phone and then we can just go live when we just partying. And Shay is on the 15 freeway.
Is she gonna be bringing?
I told you this is right here is cool.
Yeah.
Like the little thing.
The little microphone.
Yeah.
Yep. It'll catch you closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's even better.
Here, I gotta. Oh, Jonathan, I told you I had a seat. Oh, no, yours not a seat charger. You still got the light on charge. But let me charge that, and then we can go back on that when Shay get here. And
Yeah.
then I have the blunt and stuff.
When Deja get here, she gonna want to get on.
Oh, Deja? Yeah, Deja is a. Oh, let me cut the.
Let me see how it turned out. That
Oh,
was